We on it today, man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just, closing up a little loose end, a couple texts real quick.
That's what it is.
Just closing up a little bit.
Yeah. Shoot game, man.
Okay. With them. You still you took it all the way back to the old school with the
night before Christmas joint.
You kept the little thing on there.
The night before Christmas on the back, glow in the dark, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Wiggly, you know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't ready, man.
They not ready.
Yeah, man. We go ahead, man. All right, man. Ready after the song.
My shoe game. Y'all want to see my shoe game?
Oh, she killing them with the love. Boom, boom, boom.
I just got on a little bit. Just a little bit. What I got on?
She want to show she thick. Look at that. This nigga.
You's always going to be one. My mama told me that, every time you get ready to elevate.
You elevate.
Every time you elevate, you got to step on a couple haters. So,
yeah,
no.
You about to get the rocket. Man. Are you feeling weird? You ready? Welcome everybody to the urbAL TEA Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Dub. I'm here with my co-host,
Rita D.
Rita D is in the motherfucking building. Sorry we haven't been doing a podcast lately. We ain't got caught up in the making some fucking money, man. Sometimes shit just happens, man. So, but we back to talk to y'all, talk shit to y'all, have a great fucking time, and do this podcast, man, because we glad y'all here. And when if you have a business or anything like that, make sure you hit us in our inbox. I'm Dub_music313 on Instagram, and we could definitely get you on here, get your business on here, help you promote, or help you do whatever the fuck you need to do. So how you been doing, Rita D?
I've been doing good. I'm chilling in the scene on the red carpet. I see you
looking good. You been on vacation?
Thank you. No.
She got a
you know
got
what?
a little new nigga. Okay. Okay.
None of those.
So okay.
None of those things. But I did go on vacation. Okay. I went on vacation in October. I went just down to Vegas.
You went to Vegas?
I went to Vegas.
How was Vegas?
Vegas was lit. I can't talk about too much about what's going on in Vegas.
In Vegas. Stay in Vegas.
You already know.
Damn.
I'm getting ready to go on vacation this upcoming week.
Where else you going?
I'm going Grand Turk, DR.
See what I'm saying? See, that's
Miami.
Look. See, one thing I'm saying is, brothers, what we got to do is start stepping up, man. These sisters is traveling, man. Every time I look on my damn page, a woman is somewhere else in America, Africa, Spain. I seen some chicks the other day. They went on a Europe trip. I'm like, damn, man, the brother's the only one still here. What's going on? We got to step our game up.
Ooh, Europe. That sounds phenomenal. I need
they went to
stamps.
Amsterdam, they went to Paris, they went to like 2 more places.
You can't do nothing over Amsterdam but smoke.
I don't know. I never been. I don't know. So you can do something.
You been up?
Oh yeah.
Okay, the red light district.
The red light district, huh?
Talk about it.
Somebody over there.
Introduce yourself. They don't remember who you are.
This is the Hustler.
That's the Hustler. My bad. We gotta say what up to the Hustler. He the producer of the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they got that red light district over there. Everything legalized, not just weed.
See?
Oh, okay.
See? Yeah, because I talked to my homeboy. He said he wanted to go. He had just came back from DR. And this nigga is so crazy. He just spent $40 for this for the whole weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he in love. I told this nigga, he say, man, I'm gonna meet her in Miami. I'm gonna fly her to Miami, but what I'm gonna do is send her $100 a week, because $100 is 50 times each peso. So $100 is $5,000 down there.
Mm.
Yeah, so he like, man, he said down there, he fell in love. I ain't gonna he say they talk through the thing on the phone where they type and he talk, and then I'm like, man, ain't no way in the hell, man.
So maybe he gonna go on that show 98
Fiance.
98 Fiance.
Man, yeah.
98 Fiance be kind of lit though.
That's
you get to meet somebody in 90 days. Well, over the course of 90 days.
You gotta marry their ass.
You gotta marry him.
Yeah.
But at the end, can't you decide that you don't want to do it?
You can.
Oh,
you can. But shit, you gonna be spending all the money trying to get that motherfucker over here though.
Well, the guys don't think like that. They thinking like in 90 days they can do a lot.
Yeah.
Females, they really want that ring, though.
Yeah, they want that ring. If I was a nigga, I'd use me a big bitch from over here. I ain't gonna lie, because they don't have more money.
Maybe just interject this too, if you don't mind.
Good.
Once he get over here, that $100 is just $100.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what niggas don't know.
Right.
$100 too. That's why I told that nigga. He say, I'm gonna meet her in Miami. I said, man, you may not want to meet her in Miami. Another nigga gonna take her from you. That $40 went a long way in the Dominican Republic, motherfucker.
$40. I seen a meme on Facebook.
Nigga, you work on houses, nigga. You gonna be out the game.
Exactly. You seen that meme on Facebook where it said $40 in Detroit mean a lot of things.
Anybody got mine, don't talk about it. Yeah, you're right. That 40 is bad, motherfucker. 40 is stretch. But when you talk about bringing one from another country and that 45,000 over there, that shit just like he said, it's just $40 over here. Shit, that's Walmart money. Yeah, he over there living like a king. Talking about he had a picture of her rubbing his shoulders. I said, how much they charge? She said $3. I said, okay, nigga, when she get over here, you're gonna be in bad shape. Yeah. But welcome to the podcast, man. We want to start our podcast by saying thank you for the people that still rocking with us. Thank you for subscribing. If you do, look at the bottom, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you fuck with us, man. So we're gonna get into the news this week. I'm gonna just start it off. What's up with Tank?
Ooh.
What's up with Tank?
You know what?
Mm-hmm. Steve. But you know what?
I'm speechless.
I watched the whole interview on Angela Yee Lip Service podcast. I understood what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't saying that I suck 2 dicks and I'm not gay. It was a thing on if you a liar, if you lied once, that don't mean you a liar. That means you lied. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they was trying to go. Because he said, if I'm a construction worker and if I work 2 days in construction and I quit, that don't make me a construction worker. So then Angela Yee said, if I suck, if you suck, then whatever. But I don't think
was this before or after he made the statement?
This is before.
On
build it up.
Angela Yee after he made the statement about sucking penises, or after he made the statement about sucking penises?
Angela
this wasn't one show.
It was one show. One show. So he just said it. I mean, he came on a Breakfast Club. I'm not going to verify and clarify for her.
Well, wait, he went on the Breakfast Club first before Angela Yee?
So he can clear it up. Yeah, after, so he can clear it up. But yeah, I don't think he gay. But it's a lot of down low gay motherfuckers out here. I don't see how y'all women date. I don't see how y'all date. Y'all got to check a nigga whole vernacular.
I'm used to checking it.
Oh, you is?
Yeah. I'm like a little PI if you want to.
My sister told me she used to put her finger by a nigga ass and see if he twitch or not. So
isn't that something that didn't Tank say something about?
He like his ass licked. Yeah.
But didn't he say something about?
Me too. I fuck with that. Yeah,
no, I'm saying so it wasn't nothing about his finger. About it.
No, I think he said no finger, just licking it. No, he didn't say no finger. I'm not gonna sit there loud.
I didn't watch it because I just was like,
yeah, that's fucked up. But that's how crazy how people get a misconception of. You know what I'm saying? Of how what you.
So do you think if a guy sucked 2 penises, he not gay?
Nigga, if you anywhere that nigga just put the mic and I felt bold. If you suck any dick, nigga, you gay or bisexual. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking.
Because as a straight man, I never thought about doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just probably like as a straight woman, you ever thought about going between a woman's legs?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So
but tell me this though, would you do it if you and your man was to do like a menage? Would you do it for him?
I wouldn't because you know what? That clitoris, that clicks stink. Pussy stink.
It do, bro. It got a smell.
Why you eat your pussy then?
Huh?
Yeah. Why
if you know that your shit stink?
You talking about my man?
Right.
Well, I might be fresh out the shower, but then after you date for a little while, ain't nobody getting that fresh out the shower.
You get a little funk on it. Maybe a little funk
you know what I'm saying. But in the beginning, you want to be all fresh. You're like, oh super my goodness, fresh. Yes.
Because you don't know how nasty he may be.
Summer's Eve fresh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. You want to be out the shower. Like let a nigga tell you he on his way. But you about to jump your ass in the shower, and if you're not, you nasty.
So as soon as he pull it up, you
still wet. He like, what you doing? Like, I just finished working out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it's always like this. It's always like.
So let's say if you
women gonna do the dad.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the dad.
Have you ever had an uncircumcised penis? Did it have a smell to it?
I don't think I ever experienced that.
So when they pull that skin back and have a smell.
Yeah, I ain't messing with nobody that didn't have health insurance growing up, where the doctor didn't have cut it, nip it, tuck it, flip it all over.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my doctor Picasso. He cut me right. I got a beautiful piece. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yeah, man. But
well, moving on. Since we on the topic of what Tank was saying, did you guys see the video of the barbershop?
I didn't see it.
Okay, well, since you didn't see it, because you know that might be touching into your
masculinity.
Yeah. Okay. Well, since you guys didn't see it, I'm sure you heard about it because that's what women was talking about all the time.
Was he just naked cutting hair?
He was naked cutting hair, and then the guys that was getting their hair cut, they either had on like the little barbershop cover up. Either they were naked. Some people was getting, fellatio. Some other guys was, beating their meat. And then one guy was even playing with my man who was cutting his hair. And I'm like, damn, this dude gotta have some straight up skills for somebody to be touching him and he's still cutting hair. Now, do you think that those guys that was sitting in those chairs was either on the DL, because these guys was fine, and you wouldn't even think like if I would have seen them on the street, I would have seen them on the street. I mean, well, nobody really want to be nobody that's ugly. Let's put that out there. That's real. Ain't nobody going to be like, oh, okay, you ugly. Yeah, I want you. So let's just put that out there.
Do money make people look better, or have you ever?
Money can enhance a person's ability to look better because they're swag, they feel comfortable, they got a little something about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you see somebody and you be like, because I think that's what money do.
And I think I got a couple dollars, so I think it kind of brightens up my, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. You could call me handsome. It don't matter. It don't take a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the niggas was gay up in the bar, twinkling the nigga nuts.
Yeah, and
you know what? I had no problem with gay people. All I'm gonna say is, if that's your lane, that's your lane. But all you niggas in the barbershop, make sure y'all stay on that lane. Don't be out here fucking these hoes, giving motherfucking diseases and all that bullshit, because y'all don't want to be honest with yourself. If you gonna be gay, my nigga. I ain't mad at you. Shit, I ain't smoking no blunt with you, but I ain't mad at you. Yeah,
but what about Pastor Wilson? I know you seen the video, David.
Pastor Wilson, man.
David he making y'all up your game,
though. My game, man. That nigga had a 3-inch tongue. That nigga tongue was all across her shit.
Granddaddy.
Amen.
Amen. Sister Shirley said, hallelujah. Yeah.
So was he married?
Hallelujah.
Was he married? Or
I don't know. I ain't get into that man's personal business. All I got into that man's sexual business because I saw the video.
Did the hair really look that good? Because I know I'd have gave better lessons than that.
All I'm going to say is she had beaten it up, though. She was squeaky clean. She put the beat on. You know what I'm saying? She had herself together.
Yeah, well, it was nice and shady.
She had herself together. Yeah. All I'm going to say is
she's a big lady, too.
He definitely can give some of y'all men, a little, educational tutorial on what it properly looks like to eat the click.
No, you know what though? Because it's different ways of eating pussy. Because you never ate no pussy before.
I have not.
See, you got some women that like they clicks lick. You got some women that like a little tongue in it. Some women like the click and the little finger in it. So it's all kind of ways to eat pussy. Some women just like their ass licked and you play with the click. So you never. Pastor Wilson, he did a good job.
You out here eating ass?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I definitely have. I mean, if it's my ass, I'm gonna eat it. You ain't never ate no ass? Oh, you gotta try it.
No, thank you.
Oh, fuck you. But no, man. Do you enjoy your ass ate? Have you ever had your ass ate? Why you smile? You see what I'm saying? Now she gonna try to blame me like I'm a doo-doo mouth motherfucker. And now you done got your ass ate, nigga.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You said what?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. But for all y'all who had your ass ate. Okay, my mama like, you know what? We just coming back. Let me see what my baby on there talking about. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We all going to church. Well, I'm not going to church tomorrow because I gotta work. Once again, praise the Lord. I'm a hustler, but I'm gonna be tuning in though. I'm gonna be praise Pastor Wilson too, because you know what? We know where we've been. But we don't know where we gotta go. Amen. And all I'm saying is we all got a closet full of skeletons. And if you open up mine, you might find something that I don't want you to see. Amen. So I ain't going on Pastor Wilson. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it.
So you say you never got that ass ate? I don't know about stumping. I just want to know.
Okay, so anyway, moving on. Okay. So what is a major turn off for you guys? I mean, we coming into the cuddle season. So everybody trying to secure they, man and they woman, and we doing these dates, and we going to these apple orchards orchards. We going to these apple orchards, and then we all, eating a little, donuts, and we all getting like thick for the winter and stuff. Yeah. So what is a major turn off, fellas? So the ladies that's single out there can know what y'all looking for.
I think my major turn off is broke. I don't like broke bitches. I don't like begging bitches. I don't like bitches that always ask me for stuff. If I want to do something for you, let me do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably my biggest major turn off. Okay. My second turn off, I'm gonna say, is not motivated to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad if you love your job, but at least have different sources of income that even if I want to fuck with you, we can still progress on. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But broke bitches, I'm good on all y'all. Straight. I don't want nothing. I just want to spend the 40 and keep it moving, bitch. That's all.
You want somebody that's gonna say they got 5 on it.
Yeah, no. I want her to say, you know what, Jay, you paid for last dinner, let me pay for this one. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Jay? I know you need something for your truck. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no bitch talking about pay my metro bill or let me get $50 to Friday. I don't need that in my life. I need a boss like me because I feel like I am a boss.
Okay, well, you could be a boss and still need $50 to Friday. I might need $50 to Friday. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm can still be a boss.
$50 to Friday. Never.
Like I said, you know where you've been, but you don't know where you gotta go.
But I may need $2,000 on the investment that I want to. So you know what I'm saying? So
then I got the right to call you some broke just because your way of living is different from somebody that need $50. That $50 might just be getting them to and from work that week because they about to get paid.
You know what I'm gonna
Some
do?
people
but you know
living
what?
check to check.
Yeah, I don't want them.
From post to post.
I don't want them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't want them. I don't want the ones living check to check.
Okay.
I'm straight on them. You want to check the check? What about you? What kind of guys you went to? What you looking for?
Okay, so my turn off is bad breath. Like I don't want, like I'm not even talking about like the morning breath. I'm talking about like the breath that just linger. Like when I walk into you, I can smell your breath before I even see you. Like I had a conversation with a customer the other day, and I literally was about to throw.
Was they handsome or?
I mean, he was fine. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't know if he had a bad tooth in his mouth because maybe he had a bad tooth. And
some people don't know about dental shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't know they gotta brush their tongue.
Yeah, tongue.
I'm gonna need y'all to brush y'all tongue. So when y'all brushing y'all teeth, brush your
tongue. Even though question to you then,
yes.
Go ahead. If you meet a fine dude and the breath is on bump, would you talk to him? And then in the back of your mind thinking, I could probably work on getting him to brush his tongue.
Yeah, Dennis.
I'm gonna offer if a guy tried to talk to me and his breath was bad, I'm gonna offer him like some gum or mint.
But how do you?
I even gave a dude a horse, like dog.
You know what? How do you tell him like, dog, your breath stink? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just like telling if you meet a woman, you be like, look, baby, she a big girl, and you gotta tell her, hey. How do you tell her to lose weight? Like, look.
Well, you encourage her to go to the gym with you, or you encourage her. You have to. Okay, then you encourage her to eat better. I mean, it's not all about. Okay, so working out is not even 90% of it. It's eating right. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, then you encourage her to eat right, or because I'm gonna be honest, like most women that have a lot of weight on them are not really comfortable in their skin. If they tell you that they're comfortable in their skin, they are lying, because all I'm saying is that sometimes you're gonna find that shirt that ain't gonna button right there, and you be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But at the end of the day, you have to be encouraging to your mate.
That's
so
real.
yes,
Lizzo. That's real. Yeah, I just got a shirt with Lizzo on there. I ain't comfortable in gray sweatpants, bitches. Nah, what? I am a grower now. I show.
And they definitely matter. It's great jogger pants season. We looking.
I'm bringing tall tees back.
Women are looking at the great jogger pants.
Yeah, I ain't comfortable in gray sweatpants. Nah, the growers. Shout out to my growers out here. We all is one, baby. But no, though, but how do you tell a nigga his breath stink? Like, if somebody tell you your breath be stinking, that mean they done caught you at least 3 times with your shit through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I have ignored it before too. Like, okay, so I got a coworker at my second step, my second hustle or whatever,
Right. You ain't
and she always catches me and my other girl.
Oh,
shout out to Stone.
Oh,
she always.
Stone.
What's up, girl? I just left her at the job. But no, on some real, she always catches us and we are always walking into her breath. And it's just like
what the fuck?
Like
it'd be a
like, and we laugh at each other when we know that you got caught by her breath.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's just too much.
It's just too much.
Yeah,
like,
too
do
much.
you smoke cigarettes? Do you drink coffee?
And some of people don't even smoke cigarettes, drink coffee. They should just be on bang. Yeah. Like if I didn't, nigga, I'd be definitely motherfucking brushing my goddamn teeth. All right, let me ask you this shit. Let me go through my shit, y'all. Okay, so hold on. I got so when somebody says, let's say if I just give you a simple question, why are you single? And what do you need to work on? What answer would you give them? That's deep.
I mean, it's different levels to being single. Mm-hmm. I mean, because you could be single and still have a special friend, or you could be, you could be single and just not like trying to find your own self, or you could be single and just got out of a long-term relationship. I mean, it's just different levels to that. Right. So, my advice would be to somebody that's like newly single, it would be definitely to first find yourself, see what makes you happy.
I'm newly single.
Okay, so my advice would be to you being newly single is enjoy that time. Well, how long was you and your significant other together?
Years and change, but
years and change. So but you're not the same person.
It's just me for where I've grown from. It's like I'm scared to put myself in a committed thing again because the worst thing that I can lose now is time. You know what I'm saying? Money is nothing. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is nothing but that time that I wasted and the people that I probably looked over who probably would have been good for me. And that's why I'm just scared to just put it, you know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm, now when you single, it's like everybody, when you have somebody, everybody want to fuck with you. Now when you single, it's like, here and there. But, I get my certain fair play. But it's like, I'm just scared. Like, I just want to just chill. I'm happy.
And chilling is good because it's going to come when you least expect it.
Yeah, that's real.
But newly single and then single for a while is different because you're going to go through that phase where you're just going to either want to be a hoe or you're going to go through that phase where you be like, you know what, I can pick and choose. I'm good. But as long as you keep the lines of communication open with everybody that you deal with, you ain't going to get no busting of the window. I mean, first of all, we too old to be doing that.
Yeah.
But
I ain't worried about that.
It's who you date too. Yeah. Like my mother, she always talked to her girls, and she tell us like you gotta be with somebody that's going to be able to
provide.
More than what you can do for yourself. Yeah. But then also you got to find somebody that you are compatible with. Be happy. Don't base your life on what you was used to or what you feel like you need.
Try to go to the next level.
Yeah, go to the next level.
And you know what though was crazy?
Stop listening to your damn friends. Keep y'all friends out of y'all business.
Oh yeah, because they gonna definitely ruin you. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna ruin you.
Some people don't want to see you happy.
But what I was gonna say is
some miserable ass marriages.
Miserable. I'm married. My husband, my wife. Nigga, you don't hate to go home. You won't leave my house to go home, motherfucker. I know you hate to go home. But you know what? I have noticed with social media. I know we had talked about this before on our podcast, but I have noticed that everything is about money and sex with dating. Since I've been back out here dating, it's like the women, if you can't take me this way, you can't take me this, and the niggas, it's like, it's all fucked up. Like, you can't find nobody that really, you can, it's like everybody trying to finesse everybody.
It might be where you're looking as well.
It could be
where you're looking.
Girls, young girl, 25, 30.
Oh, that's the problem.
No, why didn't get 140? I just left 140.
That's the problem.
I miss it too.
Because they not mentally on the same level as you. Yeah. Even though they say that women are, years and years and years mature than men, but you still got to get somebody on your level. Because if you think that you're going to be 70 with a 50-year-old, then you got another thing coming because ain't nothing getting old, but to get old.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we ain't trying to get nothing but the pension.
Yeah, but I just think that dating is just fucking crazy. You want to say something else?
No, I'm just thinking what she said. It ain't about the picture.
Because it's serious. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I got an aunt who was like, the first time I married for love, and then the second time, you married for money. I mean, at the end of the day, don't nobody want to be struggling. Yeah. You can learn to love somebody who got some money.
See,
can you learn to love somebody who ain't got nothing? Because you just said you don't want to be with nobody broke.
I'm saying I'm not gonna be with nobody broke. That's never gonna happen again. Never ever, fuck that. But what I'm saying,
these 25-year-olds that you out here chasing, they established, they got it.
Some of them, one of them do. She got 2 beauty salons. But what I'm saying is, she's 28. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to First of all, I'm not gonna be with nobody broke, but I don't want to be with somebody that I'll just she financially straight, but she not my type. Like I'm too old to date.
So
not
why you
my
messing
type.
with her?
You know what I'm saying?
Why you messing with her? Cut it off. See, that's the problem. We don't cut those initial red flags.
Yeah.
We gotta start looking at, because then if you don't, okay, so then you let this. Okay, so guy got a job. He providing for you. He take care of his kids. He doing everything that you feel like he should do.
Right.
But then it's like,
what else?
What else? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta turn me on. Like I can't be with somebody who I don't look at like, damn, baby, I can't wait to get back home. And it don't gotta be just, I'm just too old to overlook shit. Like,
so sexually, you gotta be able to, know.
I gotta be able to be. She got to be my type. What I want,
mentally, everything.
When I was broke and I was out here using bitches for money and they was taking me on trips and taking care of me, I can go with a bold body BMW with the flat back and the bucked up legs. You know what I'm saying? I could take it because I'm getting something out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But now that I have my own, no, I do not want that. I'm not gonna settle for that. You may like me, but we can be cool. You may give me some head while I'm drunk, but other than that,
while I'm drunk,
I don't want. I just want what I want, man. That's all.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Pray about it. Pray about it, because that is the bottom line. We are getting away from. We are getting away from bringing God into our relationships. We're getting away from bringing God into our work. We're getting away from just having that relationship with God. Like I was talking to my cousin a couple of days ago, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm Kanye. I said, because I ain't talked to God in so long, I don't even know if he know who I am. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I always thank God every day for all of my blessings. I go to, I'm on my way to work. That's just my routine is I get in my zone. I pray, I pray and I listen and stuff like that. Right. But what about when you come home at night and you exhausted and you get in the bed and you fall asleep and you don't fall to your knees and you don't thank God that you even got this house or you got this car to drive or even that you made it home, but you're thanking God he woke you up. Why we're not thanking God at night that we made it in the world we're living in? I'm just thanking God for waking me up.
That's real shit.
We gotta incorporate it.
What if I was that type of person like, well, I ain't thanking God because I should be thanking myself. Well, what I'm working hard for?
I can't even mess with you.
How you feel about dealing with like people that as atheists that don't believe in God, that ain't thanking God for the raise, they ain't thanking God. Oh my God, my child support been reduced. Thank God for that.
I have to deal with them with a long handle spoon because I deal with a lot of demonic spirits at work. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want those spirits to get on me. So instead of placing how I feel on them, I'm gonna pray. It's cliche. I'm gonna pray for them. But at the end of the day, you have to pray for them because if they don't know better, then they won't do better. Until they know better, they will do better. And then you have some people that they feel like God is taking everything from them. Let's say parents. My parents are here. I thank God for them. I don't know how it is to not have a parent. So when your parent is taken away from you, people they or a loved one, not even a parent, or a loved one, or a relationship. It's hard to keep that faith because you ask God, like, am I being punished? Like, what did I do? Is this my karma? Like, relationships. When you feel like you met that right one, that one leap out of your life, you like, dang, why did that happen? So.
But a lot
sometimes
of times
we blame God and it's us.
Yeah, a lot of times it just, you be taking something out of your life that you cherish to forgive you something bigger and better. You know what I'm saying?
It's easier to blame him.
I remember that I was going, not to be personal on the podcast, fuck y'all, whatever, but I'm just talking my shit. I was going down south to go to BMW because I was about to get a job at BMW, paying me $17 an hour, which at the time was a lot of money to me because I wasn't making that much. And I drove down there 3 times. I had a job. The BMW took me out to lunch. They loved me. I was about to move to South Carolina. And they came back. They took the drug test from the hair off my legs, which I did the shampoo and everything for it. And I failed the drug test. So this was the first time I'm feeling like, nigga, I done gave my all just to better my life. Other than this, I didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I just worked, fuck hoes, had a good time, whatever. So I gave my all to the shit, and they
I gotta put my glasses on because I got to see where he going with this.
No. So they called me and say, Mr. Brooks, your drug test came back dirty. Reapply with us in 3 years. In my mind, I'm packing my shit up, about to move down south. Because he's like, you got ain't nothing else. You got the job. Man, that was the first time I cried over some shit that really fucking touched me, man. really fucking touched me. I was hurt, man. And this is what I did. And I ain't about to make this no fucking spiritual podcast, but I can talk about the fuck I want to talk about, and I'm about to talk about this. I cursed God, right? And there's no lie. I said, fuck you, God. You ain't never been in my corner. You ain't never did shit for me. Fuck you. And I was crying. I could not believe he did me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taking my whole check driving out. So anyway, I ended up falling off a little bit, catching back up. And one day, you know what God said? And he didn't speak to me. I ain't gonna say sit up here and said I heard a voice. But you know what he gave me on my soul? He said, nigga, you a boss. If you'd have went down there, you'd have been a worker the rest of your life. I'm gonna set you over. You're gonna have your own shit. You crying about a job, and I'm putting you on the earth to give people a job. And that fucked me up ever since then, man. So sometimes he'll take something when you really hoping that it work, take it out your life, because your next level gonna be 10 times that, man.
So if I was an atheist and I was playing the pros and cons, maybe it wasn't God. Maybe it was because your ass was smoking that weed.
Exactly.
Your ass knew that you got to do
it. I mean, you know,
you trying to get over on the system with the shampoo.
I was. But it could have been myself pushing me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a Jesus Christ person. I'm not a Bible person. I don't believe in all that shit. I just believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in what he helped me do. I don't read the past. I try to create the future. He got a Bible for him. I'm creating a Bible for me. So when I leave, they can look at my life and probably get
the Church of Dove.
The Church of fucking Dove, baby. Come on, we gonna smoke before we pray, baby.
So in saying that, since you learned a lot about yourself, what would you say your best personality trait is?
I think my gift of gab and my gift of helping, man. I help the hopeless. And that's a bad thing that I do, because I help people that really don't not helping themselves. But then I see people who helping themselves, I see them strong, so I kind of bag away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of how I've been with women. That's why I'm so adamant on dating people that's not broke, because I always really fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
People that you needed to help come up.
That I needed to help. I feel like I'm a helper. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know I got a blessing on my life, because that's what I want to do. When I get rich, get on, everything get popping, I'm gonna give this money away. I want to help people, man.
So would you say that was your best personality trait that got you into trouble? Or is that your best personality trait that has steered you along the way to making you be?
I'm a Gemini. So my best person, I'm a gift of gab motherfucker. I can talk my way in, talk my way out. It can hurt me or it can hinder. It can help me or it can hinder me. I think just talking, man. My mama used to tell me my mouth gonna get my ass whooped, and it did sometime. But mama, you gone, but it got me some pussy I ain't thought I was gonna get too. So you know, at the end of the day, I mean, it's an up and down. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what's your best personality trait? I don't know.
That got me into trouble. I would say being loyal
to the wrong person.
Well, being loyal and honesty to me, because you know. I'm too loyal and people burn bridges. Yeah. And I don't hold grudges. Yeah. And I do is I overextend myself in helping other people, but you don't always get that back in return. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking to my homeboy the other day, and he was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always on the move. Like, when do you got time? When do you find time for Sharita? And I was like, really, I don't. I was like, you know, I'm pushing. I was like, I get up, you know, I go to work I work my 8 to 5 job. Then I go to my second job from like 6 to 12. Then I go to sleep, and I repeat it. I do, you know, it every, you know, over again. Yeah. And I was like, and I don't think nobody should pat me on the back and say, good job, because this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. Right. I said, I work a second job because it's stuff that I want, like stuff that I see that I need. Right. And my father always told me, nothing in this world is free, and ain't nobody gonna never give it to you. So you got to go out there and get it yourself. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I feel like get me into trouble is being loyal, because I'm loyal to a fault. Because I don't see nobody coming out there helping me and being like, hey, dog, let me do this, let me do that. Because they don't owe me that. Yeah. But I expect for the people that I do help to look back and be like, do that. See, they not, the and I'm learning that, and I'm about 1% away from
fuck them.
Everybody, and I don't want to be that person, but at the same time, you gotta show people.
They gonna make you like
they
that.
Gonna make you.
Niggas don't understand what it takes. Nigga get like she said, she work all day. Nigga, this ain't no motherfucker. She working all day. And for you to come ask me and I still give to you, and then when you get on, you don't give to me or acknowledge that I gave it to you. That shit never happened, dog. Niggas don't
It
know.
don't.
Nigga, I be on that truck, nigga be rain and snow. My trailer sliding 3 lanes over, and it's raining. I can't see. But then the motherfucker be like, hey man, let me get $50 to Friday. Nigga, I just went through the war. Nigga, the shit I didn't know I was gonna live through. You know, so it just can't never make people happy, man. Like they say, man, when you try to make everybody happy, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be upset.
So what's the best advice you ever received from somebody?
That's a tough one. What about you, Hustler? Huh? What was your best advice?
That you still live with today and you take with you every day.
My auntie had told me, she told me, everything that's good to you ain't always good for you.
Yeah, that's real shit.
And I was like, I think about 12 years old when she told me that. And my auntie, she's a spiritual woman. And for her to just, I don't know, she just saw something on my face or something, but she just told me that. And I'm 48 years old now. Yeah. And I still live by it. I still live by it.
Yeah, I think that's about, all money ain't good money. That was a good one.
That's definitely a good one. Yeah, I'm learning that now.
I think my daddy told me, you ain't got no friends. I think that was like probably the biggest one that I probably, not saying I don't have no friends, but basically everybody ain't gonna go far as you gonna go for them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to accept that. So,
I'm living that today.
Yeah, everybody ain't your friend, man, and that's about the biggest one.
And then when you feel like you got a friend and that friend betray you, and you feel like that's your friend, that hit.
I love my friends, man. I
treat my friends like family.
I try to love on you. You know what I'm saying? And and I know I ain't gonna get it back, which I really don't expect it back. Because when you expect it, that's when you end up being hurt, your feelings being hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I really just try to give help and be the best motherfucker I can. 2020, I'm gonna be a better dad. That's really my goal.
So I got 2. My mom, both of them, my mom, and then my pastor too. So my mom always told me every eye that's closed is not sleeping. Every eye that's closed is not sleeping.
That's a good one.
So shout out to her for telling me that, because I've experienced that in my life. Every eye. I didn't have my eyes shut a lot of times, and I done heard a lot of stuff, and I done kept it to myself because every eye that's closed ain't sleep. And then also, she's always been a firm believer on this. And then my pastor, shout out to him, give people their flowers while they here.
Oh, amen.
Dub said that one day, and I was like, "Dude, did he go to church with me?" But he was in the back. He made some time.
My mama said I should have been a preacher. Shit.
Give people their flowers while they here, even if it's just something as little as saying, "Hey, good morning. How are you?" Even if it's just little as shooting somebody a PayPal with $20, like, "Hey, lunch on me." Even if it's like, I know I seen you struggling or not struggling, but hustling, and I admire you. You my role model. Like somebody told me I was their role model.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm your role model. And I asked them, I said, what makes me your role model? And they was like, you know what? No matter what you going through, and this had touched my heart, y'all. Right.
Come on.
I ain't gonna cry. But they was like, and they know me personally, and they was like, over the last couple of years, you've been through a lot, and you keep it moving. How do you keep it moving? And I was like, you know what? When your back is against the wall and you don't got nowhere else to go, you will keep it moving. I said, but it had been plenty of sleepless nights, and it had been plenty of begging God, like, let me get through this. It had been plenty of, Lord, how am I gonna make it? And that is how your faith becomes stronger, because He'll take you through the fire so that He can get you to see that after this storm, we gonna reign. We gonna reign together. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So for that person to tell me that I was a role model, because I tell my sisters all the time, I love them. Shout out to them. They both live in different states. I tell them all the time. They're younger than me, and I tell them all the time, like, you know what? I look up to you guys. I'm so proud of y'all. But for somebody to come back and tell me and say, Sharita, I know what you've been through, but I ain't never seen you fall. I was like, I can't even believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Dub gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move on because Dub gotta go to the bathroom. So he gonna miss some interesting things, but he'll catch it later.
Right back. We got about 20 minutes anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and step on there.
Yeah, come on, Hustle Man. So shout out to our producer, Hustle Man. He always behind the scenes, but now you get to come on the scenes with Rita D. But yeah, so that was like really big to me that somebody had called me that role model, because I do go hard, and a lot of times, I come off the wrong way, and I'm like, everybody be like, oh, she this or she that. But to know me is to love me. Everybody know at the end of the day, I will give anybody whatever I got. So let's move on. So Thai food or Chinese food?
Chinese food.
Why?
Because Thai food is kind of spicy to the mother for me. And I'll just be real. Because my stomach can't handle all that.
Because you're 48 now.
So straight up Chinese food.
Okay, so somebody told me they told me I was disrespecting Thai food the other day. So I'm like, okay, so what do you mean I'm disrespecting? They was like, girl, you might as well eat Chinese food. I'm like, why? They like, how you gonna come up in here and order some food and say no spice? That's Chinese food. I said, well, let me explain something to you. I'm gonna get the spice on the side because one thing I ain't about to do, I ain't about to sweat and eat. Like, if that shit too hot, I'm not about to eat it.
How can you enjoy that shit?
You cannot. So I'm going to say Thai food with the spice on the side.
No.
Chinese food with the sauce on the side. Like, if I'm going to get Chinese food, like if I'm going to get sweet and sour sauce or chicken or whatever, put my sauce on the side.
Girl,
Lucky Dragon, shout out to them.
General chicken.
That's hot.
Okay, I mean, but that's the closest thing to spice that I want. General chicken. Anything else? I'm straight. Not even straight. I'm straight.
Okay. So if you had to pick another name for yourself, I'm talking about another name that you would go by that you just thought was fly. So when a girl was trying to holler at you before you was married and they was like, hey, excuse me, what's your name? What was your name? What would your name be? If you couldn't be Hustle Man, what would your name be?
You know what? When I was younger, I was a little kid, south side of Chicago. Shout out to the chef. I had called myself Lance.
Lance, like
Lance.
From Bill Cosby? Lance?
Yeah,
Lance, you're so crazy.
Lance, the cheaper romance. That was my shit.
Lance, the cheaper romance. Why? Because you ain't had no money. Lance. You so crazy, Lance. I did like a girl from Bill Cosby. Her voice was everything. So when I was younger, I used to tell people my name was Keisha. And I was like, my name is Keisha, but you can call me Kiki because my name started with a C. So they used to call me Cece or they used to call me Rita, short for my name or whatever.
So you wanted Keisha because of Kiki?
Because they can call me Kiki, yeah.
So that was the only reason.
Yeah, that was the only reason. Like, call me Kiki. But if I wouldn't change my name because my name is the bomb. I get so many compliments on my name, and this name. It's different. It's a Spanish name. Mm-hmm. My mother is just the bomb. She got my name.
Hot.
My mom is hot.
She's hot.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. She thanks you as well. Mm-hmm. My daddy thanks you too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if I wouldn't change my name. I mean, she named me Sharita. I love it. People always admire my name. Lady at the job front desk, she'd be like, "Hey, Sharita." I'd be like, "Why are you always calling me Sharita? Can you just call me da 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 da?" She like, "I love your name." However, Stevie Wonder's wife, shout out to her. Her name was Sarita. So that's kind of where my mom got that name from, and then a childhood friend. So I kind of love it. So moving on. What is the most romantic, or not even romantic, but where is the best place that you've been in all your traveling? Because we know how you get down. So okay, so let me give y'all a little background about my friend. So my friend, he is the founder of FMLA. He has put his own stamp on what FMLA means. He has rewinded, retwisted it. He the only person that I know that can come back to work, go off from work, come back to work, go off work. I'm still learning how to do that. Oh, and also take vacations in between. So I'm gonna say my friend probably work out of 12 months. He probably worked 3 months out the year. So if you could go anywhere or where all the places that you've been, what is the most beautiful place that you have been and why?
Portugal, Spain is one of my favorites. They has this nice topless beach, and when the sun sets on the beach, it's beautiful. Portugal, Spain. You have to check that out.
Okay. So mine would be Hawaii.
Okay.
So Hawaii because Hawaii is very calm. It is, the ambiance is great at night. It's beautiful. The people there are loving. It is, although it's still, part of the 50 states. It is, Pearl Harbor is there. I mean, it's a lot of historic things that you can do there. We recently was able to go. Well, my family went there for my parents' 60th birthday party in June, and it was just nonstop. I mean, We went to the Dole Plantation. At first, me and my cousins and them that ain't really, they don't really, they get out places, but they ain't going to Hawaii. But though they was like, I ain't going to no plantation. I'm like, girl, we slavery.
It's not that type of
plantation. It ain't that type of plantation. It's where they made the Dole pineapple. If you ain't had a pineapple from Hawaii, oh my God. I wish that I could have got through customs with these pineapples. I mean, this pineapple was so sweet. Mm-hmm. It was like, how like if you eat too many pineapples and it make your tongue all la 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 la. It ain't make your tongue la 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 la. That is what got me and my brother, because they're doing things to these fruits while they bringing them over here. You know?
Yeah, all that pesticides,
all of that. Yes, all of that.
So it's that natural stuff.
That pineapple, like Kevin Hart said, pineapples. It was good. It was delicious.
Now, before she proceed, let's give a shout out to her parents. How many years?
They turned 60, but they've been married for almost over 30 years.
Come on now, you gotta give applause for that.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle though. My aunt and uncle has been married for over 50 years. And they're 76. Like yeah, because you know what? Me and my parents, I mean, well, my parents, but me and my mom, we was talking about relationships and how they break up and things like that. And these young people, they don't know what struggling is and fighting is, because at the first sign, everybody independent. They could leave. They got choices. They breaking up. We ain't making up no more.
That's the issue.
When we break up, we might come back and get some. We ain't coming back to be with you.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that goes to problem solving. You solve your problem by saying, fuck it, I'll find someone else, instead of sticking in with that partner that you have.
Yes, communication.
Which is key.
So what would you say, being married, what would you say is, I guess, how long have you been married, first of all?
I've been married for about 12 years. Me and the wife have been together for 17 years.
Ooh. First of all, why did it take you all them years to marry her?
Because I didn't want to be irresponsible and be like, well, I'm going to get with her, then I see someone else that looks better, or I wasn't ready. So I wasn't going to put her in a situation to where she's dealing with a typical man who just jumping in a situation, but not knowing what he wanted. You see what I'm saying? And we had little things within that 5 years where we'll break up, move on, then get back together. So I wanted to make sure. But we got our host back.
But wait, I want to give a shout out to your wife. You gave a shout out to my mom. She was the bomb. But his wife.
Yeah.
She is fine.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say that. She fine. His wife is fine. His wife is fine.
Man, I want to get, I heard y'all the bathroom. Y'all carried it good. I just want to tell the viewers, if you ever do a CBD motherfucking body and internal cleansing, make sure you do that shit at nighttime. That shit crept up on me. I couldn't hold it. Thank y'all. But I done lost 7 pounds since I've been fucking with it.
And great. Wash his hands.
Wash my hands. I ain't even lie. Hands wash this motherfucker. Yeah.
Anyway, so we was just shooting a breeze on something.
I heard y'all talking about Hawaii, everything. Y'all been everywhere. I watch y'all thing.
We just said, I asked them a couple of questions or whatever. We got
a couple more minutes. We gonna wrap up.
Yeah. One of the main questions was like one of the best places that he's been since he's been traveling or whatever.
They ain't been nowhere.
Yeah. In FMLA, he's
I seen that. He said he been there. He said he been in Portugal. Bang, I gotta get that. Yeah.
And I asked him if he would change his name. Like when we was younger, we used to give out fake names when we didn't want to talk to somebody or whatever. And so I asked him, like, if he could change his name, what would he change his name to? Yeah. So what would you change your name to, Dub, if you was to change your name?
Mike. I used to use Mike a lot.
Okay.
Because my name, people don't believe what my name is. So I used to be like, just Mike. You know what I'm saying? I was a Michael Jackson fan as well, too. So I used to just use Mike. Shit like that. Yeah. But Jay worked for me right now, because Jay get lost in their phone or Jay stand out. But right now, Jay is cool. I know you used the Rita D.
No, when I was growing up, I used Keisha because I was like, you can call me Kiki.
You kind of look like a Keisha, though. You look like a little big booty Keisha. Y'all gotta wait till she stand up. Y'all gonna see.
That's that camera.
Yeah, that motherfucker like a little running back over here. Yeah, big legs.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we not
PHAT.
No, she's not fat.
Anyway, okay, so if you could time travel, where would you go and why?
If I could time travel, I'd probably Oh, you go first. My shit gonna be.
If I could time travel, I'd go back to the 80s, where the music was the bond, where relationships was loyal, where you was just happy to just be sitting on the block. Like back in New York, when you was back in New York when you was sitting on the stump, when you was wearing Tim's, you know, like I would go back to the 80s. That's when you knew for sure that your people was your people, and that you didn't have to go between. You know what I'm saying? You just knew that those people that you was with had your back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree. Probably about that time.
Yeah.
You know, as black people, we can't go too far back.
I ain't going to the 60s.
Niggas be out there, lynched, dead, all kind of shit. We only got about a 40-year gap. We can really go back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, okay. What's your favorite restaurant? And I'm not talking about you got to be on the upscale restaurant. I'm just talking about like if you like not an everyday restaurant, but what's your favorite?
Like,
something like.
You know what? And I'm a Ruth Chris. All right, I'm a Ruth Chris, Benihana, Morton's, Prime 29 Ocean Prime type nigga, and I definitely love them. But I'm gonna tell y'all what my guilty pleasure is. My golden barbecue, man. I know people hate it. I know, but I like the shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to make my stir fry. I'll be able to put my meat up, stacking. Most of the time I get 2 bowls in that bitch, hit the dumb bone. You know what I'm saying? But I do take, like I said, when I date women, we go out to nice places. But if it's just me and I just want to go somewhere nice or somewhere with the kid, my golden barbecue is my shit. What's yours?
Okay, so yeah, I like those places too. I like Ocean Prime. I like Morton's. You know, I'm feeling all the Ruth Chris and everything. 29. Picking my steak is all aged. But I would say my favorite restaurant, or not my favorite, but I like the ambiance. I like the drinks.
Jay Alexander got a nice ambiance.
Jay Alexander!
Yeah,
ding, 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 ding. I love they steak. Yeah, steak Maui. I mean, I'm trying to get away from red meat, but you know, steak Maui is always gonna be one of my favorites.
I had the prime steak, prime rib. I didn't really like it.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the ambiance though, because it's like a dark lit. You know what I'm saying? Where you can see me, but we ain't. You know what I'm saying? I may take the kids tomorrow, Jazz. I ain't been yet. Yeah. Benihana's I don't like. You know,
grab your girl a steak Maui.
Oh, I got you. Benihana's I don't like because I don't like sitting at the table with a lot of people. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't really like that.
So last question before I get into my readers tea. Last question. What is your favorite season and why? I'm going first because I don't want Dub to say what his favorite season is because we probably got the same season and I don't want Hustle Man to say it either. But my favorite season is you know what? My favorite, right? And I got cramps, y'all. So
killing me.
But you know, I won't have cramps on the cruise. Okay, so no, my favorite season is fall. I love a little UGG boots, but I don't like y'all UGG boots that got that salt on the rim. So if y'all got that salt on the rim, do not let me see you because I am going to take a picture and I'm gonna put you on blast. You're gonna be on the book. You're gonna be on, Instagram. I don't, but I like the little Timbos. I like the little Michael Kors bomber jacket.
Yeah, I was about to buy one of them too.
I like the little Scullies. I like the little Scullies. Shout out to Michigan. Did Michigan win today?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got my shirt on. So yeah, shout out to Michigan. Go blue. But yeah, fall is my favorite season. I love fall. I love the little, the little in between where I might have to wear a jacket, but then I could take it off. I just love little thermals.
Yeah, I love this. Is my favorite season as well.
No, it's his favorite season.
I'm a spring baby, so I really like spring because it's like you coming out that dead of dust of winter, and now you can smell the flowers coming, the grass getting cut, and all that. She ain't have to put that on.
I'm just saying.
We wait for you to stand up for real. Yeah, but no. Anyway,
I'm gonna give you all the fall look, okay?
Yeah, but that's the look we like. Yeah, that's that Michigan. See, if you live in somewhere else, Texas, y'all don't get this look till about January. But that's the fall look. Then she got the Michigan roof rings up. But I'm a spring nigga. I like spring. I like when shit just blooming and shit, just new freshness of spring. The older I get, the more I don't like summer. Like summer is becoming like winter to me. I don't like that super hot shit. I don't like super cold.
You know what I hate when somebody be like, "You from Michigan? How you don't like this? How you don't like that? You get up." Damn, I don't like to be cold. I don't get used to the winter. No, people that just moved back to Michigan and people that has left and y'all visit us and y'all always talking about Florida this and Florida that because I got a cousin that's always, ooh, it's cold up there, but I'm in Florida though. But you in them tornadoes too, boo. Your house is gone. But I don't like winter. I don't get used to winter. Shit is cold.
I was in South Carolina and it was 30 degrees down there at nighttime. It was like last November. It was 30 degrees. Nigga gonna tell me, it's 30 degrees. You from Michigan, you shouldn't be cold. Nigga, 30 degrees is 30 degrees. Anywhere in the world, nigga, it's cold. Nigga, fuck you mean I ain't supposed to be cold. I don't like that heat, though. I'm straight on that heat. But
what about you, Hustle?
You know what? I like the winter without the snow. Really.
Yeah.
But I
you
like
can do the
winter,
cold, but you don't have to do the
because
snow.
I like to dress up in layers.
Yeah.
I like to throw them Timbs on and the nice jeans. Yeah. You know, in the summertime, it be too damn. I'm with you. It be hot.
Too hot, man. I'm past that shit.
I don't like that. But I like
uncomfortable shit. All right, let's jump into the Rita's Tea Corner. Everybody, let's get it.
So we haven't been on in a while. I'm still passionate about this subject. I had to write it down because I'm in my feelings so bad about this. You know, it's almost making me look at people different, looking at them as suspect. Okay, because when you bring it up, it's like
some of the gay.
No, I'm about to hit y'all with it, but when you bring it up, they be looking at you like, damn, that happened last week. Okay, so this is my tea for y'all. Don't stop getting angry, y'all. Don't stop allowing your voice to be heard. Do not feel like because it was in the media yesterday and it's not in the media today that it's okay and we've forgotten about it, because I'm going to let you know, Sharita, I'm going to use my name. I have not forgotten about it. If you bring it up to me, I'm going to talk about it. If we talk about it and I feel a certain way about it, but then I see that you don't feel that way about it to me, then I'm not going to talk about it no more, because I know that you only brought it up to see how I was feeling. We haven't heard it. We haven't felt it. And I'm just going to go back to those two innocent African-American folks that was minding their own business, sitting in their own homes, that got murdered.
Oh, yeah.
One murder, he was sitting on the couch eating ice cream.
Yeah.
And you mistakenly put your key in this man's door.
The door was open.
Oh, the door was open? Okay, so the door was cracked. You went into this man's house and you shot this man while he was sitting on his couch. Bullshit.
How you don't know that's your furniture? I can go into my house and look and say, oh, that ain't my table I bought. That ain't, you know, your house got a smell to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know your house. You can blindfold me and walk me into several houses like that Febreze commercial. Yeah. And I'm going to say, this my house.
I know how my house smells.
But not even a week later after they killed young man, the witness who said that guy was a good person, or heard him listen to his gospel music, he got killed. How that happened? I don't know. Just sounds like something wasn't right. Not even a week later after that, a woman watching her nephew that was playing a video game, she got killed in the privacy of her own four walls. So when do we become safe in our own peace? I think about going home. That's my peace. After I've dealt with all the struggles and all of the backlash for what I had to deal with out in the world, when I go home and I close my door and I lock it, that is my peace. So if I can't even go home in my peace, where can I go? We already know that you can't even shoot nobody that's outside your door, let alone you got to wait for them to come in your door, but you at your house. So I just want to let y'all know, please let y'all voices be heard. Don't stop getting angry. Don't stop getting upset. When somebody bring it to you and they not feeling it like you, sometimes you got to end that conversation, because if you don't end that conversation, you're going to continue to relive it. And you got to understand that some people are ignorant. Some people don't have the knowledge. Some people don't have an educational background. Some people do. And some people are just weird.
Yeah.
Are they just weird? And they make excuses for the same thing that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
We got to wake the fuck up and rise the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because after a while, man, they keep killing us. Then, you know, it may change up. See, I'm not against police at all. You know what I'm saying?
I came from a law enforcement family.
Yeah. See, I'm not against police. I was an ex-hustler nigga. I probably did some wrong in my life, but we need them motherfuckers. Because if y'all say, if I say, man, my chest hurt and I can't breathe, I'm gonna call somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody in my house call them. But they gotta understand that it's only so long we're gonna take this killing us shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Until we start retaliating. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna have chaos.
Right.
If they trying to create chaos, then this is the best way to going about it, man. Because one thing I learned about black people and Mexican people is we good at turning the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? We good at saying, you know what, fuck it, it'll get better tomorrow, because we live and put our soul far as our religious beliefs and stuff like that and the idols that we believe in. But eventually somebody gonna say, fuck this is enough. Just like they did in Dallas after the shootings and all that other stuff. But I just want to say, man, shout out to everybody else. Y'all motherfuckers just be careful out here, man. If y'all got sons, daughters, whatever the fuck out here, make sure y'all be careful. Make sure y'all teach them how to interact with the police, because it could be some bullshit happening where they could save their own lives. And it's fucked up. I got to say this, you know what I'm saying? But I got 5 sons, so I make sure I tell them this as well. So we're going to come to our closing part of the podcast, man. We want to thank you, Sharita, for Rita's Corner. Hey, we love it. Rita D and this bitch. Hey. And this is the part of our podcast where we shout out Black-owned businesses. So I'm going to let you go first, because y'all know you got a couple, you know, she got all them. They love her. She be shouting.
I'm going to just say this. I don't even have a couple. I'm going to just say this. I already said this person already before. I'm so proud of this young lady. Her name is Juicing with Jay. She's one of my friends.
She killing it.
She killing the game. I've been with her since day one.
I mean, I got to make sure y'all look at her.
She cold, but she just opened up her own store, y'all. So what I'm coming to say is, the moral of the story is, real quick. It's off Grand River. It's in the Rosedale Park area.
Right there.
She just had put something on Facebook about her having an opening and them being open off, you know, while they're doing renovations and stuff like that. But I'm so proud of this girl, because I mean, she came from Zone 8, y'all. In Zone 8, if anybody know about Zone 8, they already know what it's about. So at the end of the day, I just want to say that my friend is out here definitely shooting moves, y'all. She went from juicing just for herself to juicing at her house, out her house, to now, y'all, this girl got a store. Okay? So don't tell me what
you can't do.
And don't tell me what Detroit ain't doing. Don't tell me that we are not on the move, y'all. We are on the move.
That's what people
we on the move, y'all.
See, they gentrifying it, and they got all these fucking programs that you get in to get you a property. Go invest. They got the land bank where you give $1,000 to go buy you a house. They give you a certain amount of time to fix it up, clean it up, all this shit. It's all kind of ways you can be an entrepreneur. Some people are workers and no problem with that. But one thing I learned, don't let no other man control your motherfucking money, man. Not all.
Yep. So it is 19550 Grand River, y'all. Grand River. But then also I got one other thing. It's not a person that has their own business or anything like that. But I just want to give a shout out to J Boogie. That's her name on Facebook. This is the 4th annual turkey giveaway that she's been doing. This is out of her own pockets and from donations. She's not even, asking corporations and things like that. But it's going to be Saturday, November the 23rd, 2019. It's going to be on Gratiot at 12:30. You don't have to be low income. You don't have to anything like that. You could just go stand in line, get a turkey while they last, and you can also donate a turkey, or you can donate money. So if you guys are trying to get in touch with her, J Boogie, that's her name on Facebook, and I'm just saying, shout out to her.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
That's real dope.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, I'm gonna shout out the Florida guys, my cousin, the Florida guys. If you need your floors done, these niggas is good. Now, I don't really vouch for motherfuckers, but they've been doing white customers. I know niggas see white people do something they wouldn't think is comfortable, but they got all kind of customers. They just did a big ass mansion in Canton. Go check out their page called the Flooring Guys. And I want to give a shout out to my little brother, Lil Willie. We used to call him Babe Brooks. I ain't trying to embarrass you, my nigga. But Lil Willie, he got his shirt company coming. It's called Gangrene. So they doing that on the floor as well. And we definitely want to shout out Mr. Hustle and his shit. You know what I'm saying? The Umbrella Hookup.
Umbrella Entertainment.
There you go, Umbrella Entertainment. You know, we always going to shout that out. And we definitely going to shout out my business, King Brooks Express. You know what I'm saying? Motor carriers, we definitely trying to ride through that. You know, through King Brooks Express, we are the best. And my last thing I want to tell
you, my DJ Khaled voice, we the best.
We the best, baby. We the best. And we definitely trying to strive to make millions. The last thing I got to say before we cut the podcast off is, for Thanksgiving Eve, we doing a Bosses Bus. Only for the bosses. All that old, let me get a deal, dub. None of that. This is my first time doing the party bus. We going up to Flint, the party for the black party and shit. They doing a big event up there. My homeboy asked me, we're gonna have Delicious in the building. We're gonna have Juju in the building from Love and Hip Hop. We're gonna have Sada Baby performing. And we got a couple more performances, but next week I have a flyer for y'all. So we're gonna do a party bus from Detroit to Flint back. You know what I'm saying? We charging $80. Free weed, free top shelf drinks, free food. It's coming all black. We got, and then make it so bad when we get in the party, everybody on the bus, we got a free booth with free drinks. So this is only gonna cost you $100. You know what I'm saying? But if you fuck with me before,
you said 80.
Yeah.
That's what somebody on the TV like. You said 80.
I forgot because I said a lot of shit. I really want to charge y'all $100, but it's only $80, man. We only got a couple spots to fill. We got a dog ass bus. We're gonna leave Detroit, go up to Flint, show them how we do it in the booth. We ain't gotta be out there with them Flint niggas. We gonna party in our own big ass booth. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna bring our ass back. So I just want y'all to know, get in touch with me, Dub_music313 on Gmail. I mean Instagram. Let me know. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Definitely, man. I appreciate y'all joining the podcast. And we up this mother. That was a good one, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I gotta find that thing.
Hey, if y'all need me to
this dude's talking about we got free weed, we got free drink, we got free. I'm like,
give me a call because she needs some promotional stuff for her social media site.